Nike markets the Free RN 5.0 as a short distance trainer that has a barefoot feel. They also say that it can be used as a foot strengthening tool to help promote natural motion. The Free RN 5.0 sits halfway between a minimalist trainer and a conventional daily trainer. So is the Nike Free 5.0 a shoe that you can use as a daily trainer, or can you only use it as a foot strengthening tool to help you strengthen your feet and lower legs? Hi guys, welcome to Running Shoes Guru. I'm Brandon and today we are reviewing the Nike Free RN 5.0 2020. The first thing that I noticed when I took them out the box was how futuristic the design looked. The sleek lines and the sharp angles reminded me of one of those ultra-modern concept cars that you see at a car show. I was surprised at how firm the midsole felt. It hardly had any give to it when I tried to squish it, which is a big difference from the Nike Free models of old. Nike says the Free RN 5.0 2020 is firmer for better ground feel and stability. When walking around in the shoe, it didn't feel flat like previous Nike Free trainers. I could feel the raised parts of the outsole underneath my feet, and it made me feel like I was walking on pods. The midfoot of the Nike Free RN 5.0 felt more narrow than most Nike trainers, and I could feel the arch against my midfoot. But this sensation disappeared as soon as I started running. The upper is a booty construction, with the majority of it being a thin, matte, non-stretchy material, reminiscent of Vaporweave on the Vaporfly. There's an overlay on the toe area for extra durability and structure, and the toe box has just enough width and depth. There's minimal padding in the upper, and you get these three little foam pods on the inside of the heel to keep the heel in place. These pods worked really well, and I didn't experience any heel slippage or discomfort. You get a unique pull tab, which is not in the center of the shoe but off to the side, and it doesn't work as well as if it were in the center of the shoe. There are no last row double eyelets, which is common on shoes with the booty construction. When running in the Free RN 5.0, my feet felt free and natural. It was like the shoe equivalent of not wearing any underwear. The upper is true to size, is light and breathable, and provides a secure lockdown. The midsole of the Free RN 5.0 is a single piece of injection molded EVA. It's much firmer than previous incarnations of the Free RN 5.0, but in my opinion it makes it a better shoe. Before, the Free RN midsoles felt a bit mushy and unstable, but the 2020 version is much more responsive and it's easier to go fast in. It still lacks the cushioning for marathons or even half marathons, but it's perfect for short 5 to 10 kilometer runs. The 6mm drop of the Free RN 5.0 felt much lower due to there being not much sink-in cushioning. When running in the shoe, I noticed that my foot strike was more towards the front of the shoe. As a result of there not being much cushioning, my feet wanted to land on the forefoot, the more cushioned part of my feet. The outsole is completely exposed midsole, except for two small rubber patches, one on the lateral heel area and one on the toe area, which isn't a high wear area unless you have a very weird foot strike. There are raised parts on the outsole, so it's not full ground contact, and as a result, ride transitions are not as smooth as previous versions of the Free RN 5.0. Nike did a fantastic job with designing the slits on the outsole so that it doesn't pick up stones and debris between the grooves. This was a big problem with previous versions of the Free trainers. The slits on the outsole span the entire length of the shoe, but it only allows the shoe to flex in the front third. The midfoot and the rear foot are relatively rigid. Traction is good on dry surfaces, but rarely slippery on wet grass and wet pavements because there are no protruding lugs on the outsole and not a lot of blown rubber either. It's also not a shoe that you want to take off-road on trails or gravel, because every little stone and pebble can be felt through the bottom of the outsole. Durability of the Nike Free RN 5.0 is on the lower end. Its EVA midsole will lose cushioning over time, while its outsole with not a lot of rubber will wear down faster than most shoes. The 2020 version of the Nike Free RN 5.0 has a comfortable, breathable upper with acceptable levels of foot lockdown. It has a firm midsole which is highly flexible in the forefoot, provides good stability and just the right amount of cushioning for distances up to 10 kilometers. You won't be breaking any PRs in the Nike Free RN 5.0, nor will you be running record distances in them. But that was not what the shoe was designed for. The Nike Free RN 5.0 is like a specialist's tool with a very specific purpose. And that purpose is to strengthen the muscles and joints in your legs and to improve your running form. So there we have it. The Nike Free RN 5.0 isn't capable of replacing any one of my daily trainers, tempo or long run shoes, but it will be added into my shoe rotation because it does something that none of my other shoes can do. It makes me a better runner technically. Thanks for watching our review. If you enjoyed it, please like, favorite and subscribe to the channel. You can also read our full written review on runningshoesguru.com.